안에서 잘 수 있어? 여기도 가볼래? You wanna go to the next one?
엄마, 집 커서. 엄마, 여기 커서.
이쪽으로 가자.
엄마. 엄마, 이겼지요? 저도요.
근데 그래 추울 때도 여기
야, 그냥 어제
이거 fire하고 추워도 you have to be inside of here. 야 재밌어? 와 옛날에 이렇게 했어 해요. 아이고 해봐. 도와줘? 아 할래? 도와줘? 여기 해. 근데 공도 잘한다. 그렇죠? 졸러 가볼까? 맘마 만드는 거죠.
Unfortunately, I don't have a fourth bone to work on, but I do have some of these if you guys would like to try these over here as well. Try and spread them out so we may start sharing. But it's basically just taking those and scraping them. This is something that every single person in Powhatan society would have known how to do. The parents with a young age, they're going to have those skills that they are going to need. And they're going to be able to improve and get better as time goes on. So you know, the 3-year-old probably not using the needle they make. But the 13-year-old or the 23-year-old, definitely using what they're making. They themselves are probably using it. Whatever they are starting at, it's that kind of skill. Same way that if you play a sport or an instrument or even just a video game, the more time and effort you put into it, the better at it you're going to get. And so for the Powhatan, this is going to be something they'd be doing. There you go. And so you'll be seeing pretty much everyone working on these, learning, making whatever tools they need for that. 너 배운 거 파워텐 있잖아. 여기서
So you know basics of aerodynamics and all that. It's older than aircraft. It would allow this thing to fly straight instead of just tumbling through the air like Barbie. Chuck it like that. You don't want your arrow to do that. And I've just been working with a little bit of a stone right here to cut that notch. This is where I'm going to be putting my bow, the bowstring. I think I have it to the right depth. I just don't have it to the right thickness. So let's take a little bit of time.
아야, this way. 저런 거 하는 거 아니야. 와.
What kind of wood you said that was?
Black locust.
Black locust, you said?
We just came from there. No, we didn't. Yes, we did.
Probably because it keeps. I'm sure people can bring it. Yeah, it's with a can.
I remember your mom. You, my brother. Chicken.
Well, that's good. She didn't even charge you $20 a dozen.
I know. I need to put those away.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like 12.
Yeah, this is a heritage breed referred to as a.
Oh, nice.
Well, symbolically.
Disagree with that.
Symbolic at this time. But in my time, not symbolically. You were daddy's property and you were transferred. You became his property. Now, the dynamics were no different, nonetheless. So, daddy's not going to do that. You guys look for
but it will stop Mara, and it will be effective against melee weapons as long as they don't have very long points like the ones used on that piece of armor there. Yes. Very long. Yes. Has more of an axe.
I'm to the kayak.
Can you take off the hat? 이거 먼저 할게.
I'm to the kayak.
This is what protects you. 거꾸로 했나?
So heavy.
옛날에 이렇게 입었어 사람.
How's it going, folks? Welcome to the armor smithing area. Right now I'm working on some neck armor, so that'll go back here. This one's not fit for me, but it is fit for one of my coworkers. He's working on one of my swords, so I'm working on a piece of armor for him. I'd say that's a pretty fair trade. But yeah, nice little trade-off we have. Yeah. If y'all have any questions about making armor, or any of the logistics of wearing it,
Have you guys already been over to the Paspa town yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's right across over there. So if you go down to the ships, have you been to the ships yet?
Yes.
Okay, either way, you can go out the gate here and just sort of loop around, which is right through that tree line there. So,
You know where they're doing the musket?
right through that gate where everyone's walking right now. So, yeah,
Repeat it. I'm going to load the gun, I'm going to fire it, and then I'll talk about it, and then I'll load it and I'll fire it a second time. So everything you see me doing, I'll do it again and I'll explain every step.
저기 아저씨 한다.
If all you want is a bang for your buck, I got you covered right now. But like you shoot around for a short lecture on the matchlock musket, it might be advantageous for you because there's a test. All right, my last command I'll shout is give fire.
이거 시끄러울
I
거야.
say give fire. If you don't like loud noises, that's to kind of cover your ears.
You ready?
Over your band. Set your piece. Give fire.
That scared me.
What you would typically do is after you've finished baking today's bread and maybe put some ship's biscuit into your oven, you start on the dough for tomorrow. And it's common to see big troughs that would be where bread would rise overnight.
So before time, the church doing this.
There was a church that's like a church.
So church do 이런 거 있었어. church. So they can come and pray to God. 오 여기 시원하다. It's really good right here.
You'll be conditioned to get to this way forward. There are no lefties. Everyone is right.
The anomaly.
Well, no, they won't do that. They just train you to be right. Mike, you want to hold it? Oh yes, I have a sword. And that's because swords are the standard sidearm in the 17th century. But if anyone has any questions about this space, feel free to ask.
해봐. 아니 엄마 똑바로 앉아.
Oh, yes, so cute.
Baby barrel.
What did I say? The onion.
진짜 크다 이거.
Door. 문.
You're all about change. We have a new government, and new laws that benefit all free Englishmen. Since the rebellion, outspoken women like me are restricted. Even more so. Why? Because we are a threat to the male stamp.
How did you hear it from so far?